Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have my all-time favorites from the drugstore. So these are products that I find myself repurchasing. They're pretty much Holy Grail status. So if you're looking at the drugstore and you're looking at all the shelves and you have nowhere to begin, these products are a good place to start. You can't go wrong with any of these. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go through kind of the categories of how you would do your face. I also want to say, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, please do so. It would mean a lot to me. I'll leave a link right here of what my Instagram and Twitter names are. So yeah, go check that out. Okay, so let's get right into it. For foundations, I have two. I can't narrow it down too much. So they give different effects. So the first one, and the one I'm wearing today, is by Bourjois. So not all countries have this product, so that's why I'm giving two options. But this is the Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation. It looks like this. We definitely have it in Canada, maybe the UK, maybe the States as well, but you can order it online. I love this stuff. It just feels so comfortable on the skin. It gives you just a very natural look. So it has like a medium coverage. It just feels moisturizing and it plumps your skin up. It lasts a really long time on the skin. And I like it better than a lot of my high-end foundations. This is a really, really good one. So if you can get your hands on this one, I highly recommend it. For something that's a little bit more matte, a little more full coverage, lasts a bit longer, but it can be a little bit drying depending on your skin type, I have been obsessed with the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous, which is great for travel. It's this plastic little tube, which is kind of really handy. So yeah, I love this. This is kind of like the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, just not as full coverage and not as long lasting. I would say this is for combination to oily skin, because this one does leave you really matte, and on the days where my skin is really dry, this does accentuate the dry patches. But if you're looking for something to control oil, to give you a perfect kind of matte, flawless face, then this is my favorite drugstore foundation. So these two are great options. Moving on to concealer, my favorite concealer ever from the drugstore is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It looks like this. It has a little ball sponge at the end there, and I just rub it right under my eyes. I use this, it's supposed to be for dark circles, but I use this on redness and blemishes and it works perfectly well. So I wore this today kind of under my eyes, around my nose, and on some spots that I have. I love this. It's really thin, it's moisturizing, it doesn't cake up, it covers really, really well, it doesn't get too dry, and yeah, this is my favorite one, and I'm almost out of it. Oh! I'm almost out of it, so I need to repurchase that soon. My favorite powder goes with the Bourjois foundation, and it is the Bourjois Healthy Balance 10-Hour Mattifying Finish. I don't know. So this is it here, and it's really slim, which is nice. It just looks like this. This is comparable in texture to like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's really thin and almost transparent and translucent, but it is really smooth and silky. So this one does leave you with more of a matte finish than the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC, which is more of a glowy finish. But I just love this. It's almost undetectable on the skin. I use it to set my under eye concealer and my whole face. So yeah, it's definitely a must-have for me. If you don't have Bourjois, a really similar one is the Rimmel, as I drop everything. An alternative, in case you don't have Bourjois in your country, is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I love this. As you can tell, I have like hip pan on it. I have this always in my purse as a touch-up powder. I do prefer this one. I just feel like the Bourjois one is a bit smoother, a bit silkier. This one's a bit more gritty, but they're really comparable, so either one will do. My favorite bronzer, and I have stopped using any other high-end bronzer, and it's like under $5, is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and it's huge. I don't know when I'm ever going to run out of this. Looks like this. What I love about this, and I keep going back to like NARS Laguna, because I'm like, no way do I like this better. But this blends so easily. It's almost foolproof. Like you can use any brush You can be sloppy with it and it just melts into the skin, which is, for me, I'm really pale, so if I don't blend out my bronzer, it can be really noticeable, so I really have to watch out for that. But this just like melts into the skin. I'm wearing it today. It really just warms up the skin. It's a perfect color. It's a really neutral bronzer, so it's not too red tone or not too kind of gray. Yeah. It kind of smells like coconut. I don't know if that's just me. But I love this, and they also have a darker one if you are more of a medium to dark skin tone, but I highly suggest this, and it's so inexpensive. I love it. For blush, I'm pretty much wearing everything today that I'm showing you, so just look at my face if you want to see the colors. One of my favorite blushes from the drugstore is the Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine. This is the only color I've tried from Wet n Wild in terms of their blushes, but this seems so cheap. The packaging is cheap. It is cheap. It's probably like $3. Looks like this. What I love is it is a matte blush, and mattes are always hard to find at the drugstore. I'll show you what it looks like here. So that's it there. It's just a really natural berry mauve color, and I think it's perfect for fall. I love a good matte blush. These are so pigmented and they blend out really easily. I'm wearing it today. It just goes with any eye look you're trying to pull off, so I really, really like that. Okay, moving on to eyes. I've talked about this a lot, but it's my favorite. I have to mention it in my Holy Grail Drugstore Products because I need this no matter what the price is, really. And this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Cream Eyeshadow in Bad to the Bronze. You guys know what this looks like. I have it on as a base today. It's incredible. Just go get it. You can't, it's like, I don't even know how much this is. Definitely under $10. And it's so pretty on its own underneath eyeshadows. I just love this. On top of that, I'm wearing the Wet n Wild Single Eyeshadow in Nutty. So it's just like this. It's a beautiful taupey brown with like a silver shift under it. And I think these are 99 cents. And this is like so pigmented, so creamy. It's almost like MAC Satin Taupe, which is like one of their most popular sellers. So I love this. I just sweep it all over my lid, blend it into the crease, and you're good to go. So that's it right there. It's just this beautiful pewter taupe. And it's just, it's amazing. Like that's one swipe. It's really great. It's 99 cents. And people really sometimes underestimate Wet n Wild, but it's amazing. A lot of the products are amazing. Moving on with eyeshadow. This can be hard to find in some drugstores, but it is worth searching for. You can definitely get it at Ulta if you have Ulta where you're at. This is the Physicians Formula Matte Collection Quad Eyeshadow in Classic Nudes. So the packaging sucks. It's just like crap, but it looks like this, and they're all matte shadows and they're all warm toned, and I love these. Like, it is, again, hard to find mattes at the drugstore that are really quality, and I'm wearing these in my crease and kind of on my brow bone. I love these colors. Let me try to swatch. This one's my favorite here. It's just like a creamy brown color. That's it right there. They're just beautiful. They're soft, they're buttery, easy to blend out. Okay, so if you can get your hands on this Physicians Formula Quad, I highly recommend it. It's perfect for everybody, for every day. It's just neutral, it's easy to create looks, and it's a simple eyeshadow palette that can go a long way. Highly recommend it. So my favorite gel eyeliner ever is from Maybelline. Looks like this. It's just a little pot. This is Maybelline Eyestudio. I have the one in brown, which I love. It's a really dark, deep brown in case you don't want a black wing liner. I used to use brown all the time. I like this better than MAC and Bobbi Brown, and I have used both. I still have the Bobbi Brown black one. I'm just going to use it up. But after that, I will buy the black in the Maybelline. It's a good gel liner. You can't go wrong. It's better than high-end. Great one. I've talked about these before on my channel, but I love the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. They're my favorite liquid liners. I'm wearing the black one today. I never mentioned this, but these are supposed to be an eyelash boosting serum. I'm not going to scientifically say it works, but I will say I have noticed that my eyelashes are kind of crazy lately, and my mom notices, and she's like, what are you putting on your eyelashes? So I can't say it's worked, but I have noticed since I started using these, my eyelashes are at a whole nother level, so maybe that's a perk. Who knows? Love these. I I also will mention the Rimmel Scandaleyes. These are my favorite just pencil liners from the drugstore. They're waterproof, they're really highly pigmented, they're creamy, they're comparable to the Urban Decay ones, I would say. They have lots of colors. I love the nude one for in the waterline, or even like you can kind of conceal around your lips if you don't have a solid line. And then the black one's really great for waterline liner. It's just, these are perfect. They're the best drugstore liners. My favorite mascara from the drugstore is the Covergirl Clump Crusher. It has this really funky brush. It's a plastic brush and it's so thin and it's curved a little bit. It's really interesting. I like that it's tiny because I can get right into the root and really get down to the bottom and wiggle it all the way up. And I like to apply lots of coats of mascara, and I do not get clumps with this, and it just really, you can really add it on and just gives you volume and separation and length. So I really, really like this. Okay, on to lips. I have tons. The drugstore is really great for lipsticks. There's so many options and a lot of them are really, really great. One of my favorites is this one, and there's lots of chubby sticks out there that look like crayons. And this one's by Revlon, and it's the Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain. I like this one because it is a stain. I really find this one really, really long lasting. It's perfect for every day. You can just throw it on, know it's gonna last for a long time because it does leave a stain. This one smells like peppermint, which I really enjoy. And this one's called Honey, and it's just like a Your Lips But Better kind of shade. It's just a pinky neutral color. So I love this. I recommend this to a lot of people who just want a simple everyday lipstick. It lasts a long time. It's moisturizing. I love this. I need to buy another one. Next, for lipsticks, my favorite are the Revlon lip butters. I really like them because they're very pigmented but very, very moisturizing. So it feels more like a balm, which is great. They're really comfortable to wear. They have lots of colors, but my favorite right now for fall is called Pink Truffle. And it looks like this, and it's that 90s kind of more nudie brown. So they're very similar, these two. You can just tell this one here is more brown. So I love this one. They're so moisturizing and they have every color. So check this out. A couple from NYX. NYX is another company that people can underestimate because it's inexpensive and, you know, has not the best packaging, but I love them. So what I'm wearing on my lips today is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. So the liquid lipstick craze is going on right now. So every brand has a liquid lipstick that dries to a matte. I've talked about them from Sephora, Kat Von D has them, Bite has them. So this is a drugstore version and it is just as good. The only thing is they don't last as long as the high-end ones, but it's really great. So it goes on as a liquid and dries to a matte finish and really, really stays put for a while. So that's it there, but you can also see it on my lips. Again, did I say this one's called Prague, which is really nice for fall. It's just a plum kind of cranberry color. I love these. They have tons of shades. My favorite lip gloss are the NYX Butter Gloss. Oh, these just melt onto your lips. They're heaven. They smell like vanilla cake. Vanilla birthday cake. I love them. They're pigmented. You don't need to wear lipstick under them. You can if you want. They're not sticky at all. They're smooth. They're glossy. This one I have here is called Angel Food Cake. These are all in the same family. You can tell I'm liking that kind of mauve-y dark nude color, brownie mauve. So yeah, that one's there, and that one's called Angel Food Cake. So I love that. One more thing I want to mention is from e.l.f. Looks like this. I think it's $3, and it is their lip exfoliator. So it looks like a brown lipstick, but really it's like a gritty exfoliator, and it looks like it's like brown sugar, and you just rub it on your lips like a lipstick, back and forth, and it gets rid of all the dead skin cells, and then I just wipe it off with a Kleenex, and you're good to go. It's from e.l.f. It's $3. I got it at Target, and I use it every single day to just make sure my lipsticks lie perfectly on my lips. So I love this. I wanted to mention some brushes because people are sometimes intimidated by makeup brushes and they're like, oh, they're too expensive, why bother? I'll just use one brush for everything or use my fingers, and that's totally fine, but I wanted to show you some affordable makeup brushes. So one line that you can get is called Real Techniques. I swear you're going to bypass it in the store because it doesn't look like anything, but you just have to know. So here's the tip. Now you know. They look like this. They're kind of all different colors, and they are incredible. They're synthetic brushes, and I get mine at Walmart, and they're amazing. And you can get sets. So you can get an entire face set, an eye set, a travel set, and they're under $20 for the sets. And then you can also get them individually. These brushes are incredible. Some of the brushes I use every single day are mostly from Real Techniques because they're just reliable. They wash really easily, so you don't need to spend a lot of money. Go with Real Techniques. Okay, so those are all my drugstore favorites. They are Holy Grails. I love them so much. I use them all the time. They're kind of just my go-to, my standbys. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Also share this video on Facebook, on Instagram, and leave me comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.